Children in classrooms trying to master lessons while life keeps teaching them harder questions. Teachers in chalk-stained shirts, earning salaries so small they barely match their worth. People at worship, heads bowed in prayer, unaware of the terror waiting them. Then, kidnapped, injured, slaughtered. Names become numbers, lives become headlines, and tomorrow the cycle rewinds. But before we talk of terrorists, let's talk about the soil that grows them. A system where hunger isn't a crisis, it's a custom. Where education is denied. Where a rifle is easier to find than a future to build. Where survival and violence are forced to coexist. Mr. Terrorist, have you ever paused to understand what is really happening? To ask, who writes the story? Why are there children not beside you in the forest? Why are their sons not marching and hiding with you? Why were you denied the schools they attended? Why are your wounds open while their comforts are defended? Tell me, when they hand you a gun, who calls the shots? Are you leading the battle or carrying the load? Are you driving the journey or merely paving the road? Mr. Terrorist, are you not being played? The players, some monarchs, some politicians, some clergy, different garments, different titles, different platforms, yet the same appetite, the same script, the same cycle, the same game. And in that game, the pawn that captures its opponent's knight celebrates a victory that lasts one night, never realizing both pawn and knight, left and right, day and night, are moving according to the player's script. Because pieces don't choose where they're placed. Pieces don't decide how they're played. Pieces don't design the board they're on. They simply move until they're gone. Chief Kingpin, if your power is as mighty as your followers claim, why can't you silence those who profit from this game? Why can't you stop the hands behind the curtain? Why can't you confront the architects of the hurting? Mr. Terrorist, if you cannot stop them, at least stop serving them. If you cannot expose them, at least stop becoming their weapon. Because every village burned, every child displaced, every life erased adds another victim while the players remain safe. So before you pull the trigger, before you answer another call, before you become another pawn who is prepared to fall, ask yourself, who gains? Who loses? Who gives the orders? Who pays the prices? Who lives in comfort while others die in crisis? Ask, question, challenge, resist, and above all, think. The players, their terrorists, and the victims.